In this video, we're going to go over the login flows that you can create when you're using SureCart. SureCart's going to give you ultimate flexibility, but there might be some confusion if you've never set anything up like this before. So more specifically, what we're going to do in this video is we're going to take the use case of LearnDash, which is an online course platform, but it doesn't matter LearnDash or any of the other learning platforms that SureCart integrates with. You'll be able to adapt everything you learn here because this is not really LearnDash specific, except for me just making the integration work. So aside from that, watching this video, you're going to learn how to create ideal, logical user flows. So what's going to happen when someone buys? How are they going to get what they bought, especially if it is something that they have to log in for to access on your website? So there's going to be a few different ways of going about this. We're going to go over both of them. And I'm sure if you watch this video, you're going to learn a lot more about SureCart and how to get the ideal user flows for your website. So I'm going to show you two ways of accomplishing this. Now, SureCart lets you sell products in three different ways. You can create a dedicated checkout form for a single product or products. You can use the traditional e-commerce way where there's this centralized store checkout. That would be the second option. And then the third option is if you wanted to use an add to cart. So there's a cart with multiple products that get added to that store checkout. So I'm going to show you all of those and I'm going to try to do it as efficiently as possible. So I'm going to go by step. So the first step in this case is to create what you're going to sell. So in this video, that's going to be a LearnDash course. So I've gone ahead and I've created a course already and I've named it Learn SureCart. So step one is to create your course, whether it be LearnDash or Lifter LMS or Tutor LMS, whichever one that we're integrating with and you want to work, go ahead and create that. Okay, now step two is we need to create a product for selling this. So in SureCart, I'm going to go to SureCart and click on products. Now, to save a little bit of time, I created a product right here named Learn SureCart. Here's the name of the product. I set a one-time price of $10. And here, let me just remove this integration. And then what you want to do is you want to come to integrations and establish that integration. So I'm going to click on add new integration. I will choose LearnDash course. And this is the course that I want to add. And if you didn't know, you can add multiple integrations. So if you wanted two courses with this purchase, I could add a second integration for another course. It's very easy to do that, but I just want this one. Okay, so this is set how I want it. So that was step two, is to create a product and set the integration. Step three is to create a form. So I'll go to forms. And did I already create this? I think I might have deleted it. Yep, let's create a fresh form together. I'll click on add new. I'll give this form a name. Learn SureCart. It doesn't matter the starting design. I'll just choose this one. That's fine. I'll click on next. And then now I'm going to link this form to the product. I'm going to click on add a product and I'm going to scroll down and there it is. Learn SureCart. Perfect. And then user must purchase this. Now, this is a setting we're going to revisit later. So it says thank you page, create a custom thank you page. And this is where someone's sent after they make their purchase. So we're going to create a custom thank you page in this video. But since I don't have that created, we're going to leave this off. So I'm going to click on create. Now, when I click up here on the top, you can see over on the right, I can come back and set that custom thank you page very easily, right? By just toggling this on and setting it up, but I haven't created it yet. All right, now I want to customize this form a little bit. First, I'm going to remove the express checkout. So let's remove that. And then I want to add a password field underneath the email, because what I want to do is this is something where someone's buying this and they know they're creating an account. So I want to show them the password field so they can create their own password when they're purchasing. Now, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. When the buyer visits the customer dashboard for the first time, they'll be prompted to create a password. But I just feel better about having someone create it on the spot. So here's the password field. I'll click on it and it's just automatically added there. Now we actually recently added some options to it. You can see I've clicked on it. I can change whatever I want. I actually like the word create. So let's change that. Create a password. Yes, that's good. And then we just added this. It's a password confirmation. So if you wanted your person that's creating the password to type it in twice to make sure there's no typos or mistakes, you could do that, but I'll leave that off. I also like to click on the button. I really like this option here to show the total in the button, but that's just me. Now, the form you can see is live, but I'm going to do a test purchase with you. So I'm going to put this in test mode. Okay. So there we go. Let's go ahead and publish that. Perfect. So that was step 3, was creating the form and adding the password field. Now, the 4th step is we're going to create a custom order page. So I'm going to show you now doing it, the custom order page. And once I'm done and we test it, I'm going to show you using the centralized store checkout. But let's go ahead and create that custom order page. So I'm going to go to all pages, I'll click on add new, and I'm going to just give this a name. Great. Learn SureCart order page. That's fine. And then here I'm going to add that checkout form. Now I could have created the checkout form directly here, because when I add a checkout form, you see right here it says select a form. So I'm going to select the form I just created, learn SureCart, and I'm going to click on choose, and then there's my form, my password, all this kind of stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and publish that. So we have an order form. This is great. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to create a custom order confirmation page. And this is because I like to have a custom order confirmation page so that I can tell the buyer exactly what they need to do next. So they're gonna complete the form, they're gonna land here, and I'm gonna tell them exactly where to go. So right here, I'll give this a name. There it is, Learn SureCart Order Confirmation. Now we have a block that I recommend putting in here, and it's the order confirmation block. So it's right here, order confirmation. So I'm going to click on it, and here it is. Now you can start tweaking this. So I'm going to pull up the list view right here, and I see my order confirmation. You can put anything you want on this page, a video that says, thank you for your purchase. There's some instructions down below. So when we generate this for you, we have this little bit of text that you can customize. So it's right here. You can just click in and change that. We have the order confirmation right here, so it'll show them what they just purchased. And then we have this button. And this button will send the buyer to the customer dashboard. Now they're already going to be logged in at this point, so they'll be able to go to the customer dashboard. You could change this text right here if you wanted, but I'm going to do something a little different. So I'm going to put multiple buttons down here. So first thing, I want it to look decent. So I'm going to remove this button. I'm going to click the 3 dots here, and I'm going to remove it. So now I'm just left with my order summary, which is fine. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to add the buttons block. I'll use the one from Spectra, but it could be any way that you add buttons. And I've got these 2 buttons. So what I want to do is I'm going to create a button here that is going to take them directly to the course. Because they're already logged in, they can just click this button, start taking the course. You would want to do that, or you can have this go to wherever the course dashboard is. And that can be anywhere with LearnDash. You just create a page and add the course dashboard block there. And that's the course dashboard where a student can see all the courses they're in and resume and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to double click this text, and I'll enter in access your course. And then right here, I'm going to put customer dashboard. Now I actually need the links to go in these buttons. So let me right click and open this up in a new tab. And so one of them was the customer dashboard. Here's the customer dashboard. So I'll go ahead and copy that link, and let's go back. Here's my customer dashboard button. And for this block, I just put the link here on the right. So this can be however you make buttons on your tech stack, whatever page builder you use. But I need to get the link to the actual course. So let's see, I'm going to go to courses, and here's the link to the course. I'm going to right click and I'm going to copy that. If I clicked through, this is all there is. I hadn't really built a course. I just added one lesson. Okay, so there we go. I've gone back, and now it's this button, and I want to add the link. So now this button's going to take me to the course dashboard. This button right here is going to it's going to take me to the to the homepage of the course, so I can immediately start learning. And then this right here will take me to the customer dashboard. So let's publish. So I need the link to this page right here. Actually, I don't need the link because we made it easy in SureCart where you don't actually have to have the link. Here, actually, let me change the alignment there. Perfect. So let me now link the order form for this course to this custom dashboard. That's super easy. So I have to get back into the order page. And then once I'm in the order page, I need to click right here on the form. And now I'm going to use that custom thank you page. And it's going to show me the recently created pages, or I could have searched for the order confirmation, but you can see it's pulling it right up. So I'm just going to click on it. So now we have the form properly configured. And so what's going to happen? Someone's going to buy this course and they're going to be redirected to this custom location. Let me go ahead and update all of that. Perfect. That's all set. Now what's not set is a special option inside of Learn Dash that will link someone here to purchase. So I actually need the link to this page. So I'm going to click on permalink. Let's take a look at it. There it is. Perfect. So I'm going to copy the link to this, and then I'm going to go into my course, Learn Dash courses, and this course right here. And then there's some settings for your course when you click right there. Now it's important to understand this right here. The access modes. By default, when you create a course, it's going to be open. And what that means in Learn Dash terms is anyone can take this course. There's no protection. Free means you have to register and then you can take it. Buy now is using Learn Dash's e-commerce system. Reoccurring is the same using their e-commerce system. Close is when you want to use an external e-commerce system to sell the course. So I'm going to put this price of 10 in because that's how much I'm selling the course for. And I'm going to paste a link into the order form and I'm going to click on update. Okay, so for the first way of how we want this to work, we can start our test. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to copy the URL to this course. You can send someone to this course page if you want, or you could send them directly to the order form page. It's completely up to you. So I'm going to go into I'm going to pull up a private incognito window. The reason I have to test it this way is because I don't want to log out of the site. So let's go. All right. So this is what I see if I go directly to the course page. I see that price because we put it inside of Learn Dash, and I see this button here that says take this course. When I click on take this course, actually I should have put a $sign in front of the 10. It takes me right here to the unstyled order form that I created. So I'll go ahead and put my email in and I'll create a password and I'll fill this out, and then we'll click the purchase button together. When it's a test mode, you can see it says test mode. It's always this 42 number, 4242, 4242, 4242, 4242. I decided to memorize it one day. And there we go. I could put any expiration, CCV, and then a zip, 90210. There we go, to be like the old TV show. All right. So now I'm going to click on this purchase button and watch. It's going to take me to that order confirmation page. Now, if it was me, I would have on the order confirmation page, I would have put like a video or something like that. You can see right here, I probably should stylize this. It actually doesn't look right. I think I left aligned these. I should have maybe left them center aligned. I'll fix that. But anyways, the point is it took me to this custom order confirmation page. I would have put a video in here saying thank you, and here's the next steps. Click here to access the course. Click here to the dashboard. So at this point, I'm logged in. It automatically logs me in, and some receipts are emailed to me. So I'm going to click on access this course, and you can see I no longer see that prompt to purchase. I can click right into the course and start learning. Now, remember, I'm going to go back. This button could have taken us anywhere. We're logged in now. It could have sent it to a special course, customized course dashboard if that's what we wanted. And then here's to actually take me to the customer dashboard. I go there, and here is that purchase receipt. Now, if I didn't want to have a password on the checkout, what would have happened is I would have seen a notice right here that said, oh, you don't have a password. Click here to create a password. And that's how your buyer would get the password. But the main point of this video is to show how easy and customizable the flow is if you wanted to do it this way, create everything totally custom like this, and then we have this. You know, that's going to bother me. So let me go into that and just show you. You could have done anything you wanted with those buttons. I messed up the alignment. So let's see, it was the order confirmation page. Here are those buttons. Let me center align it, click on update. And now on the incognito browser, watch, if I do a refresh, okay, there we go. I have that. So now all I needed is maybe some spacing, pop a video in, maybe hide this title. You make this look however you want it to look. All the power and choice is up to you. Okay, so that is one path, right? That's the path if you wanted to create a custom checkout page. It could have been a sales page and everything with the form. It could be whatever you want it to be. What if you're like, you know what? I don't want to go through the hassle of creating a custom form for every product. I don't want to go through the hassle of creating a custom sales page and thank you page and all that. Can I use the traditional e-commerce way of doing things where it just goes to a centralized checkout form? And the answer is yes, you can do that. So when you installed SureCart, it would have created a checkout form here, and down, let's see, it's going to be over here. It would have created an order confirmation page right here. And these are the ones that are going to be used for everything. So let's go ahead and take a look at this checkout form. I could actually go into the page, or I can go to forms right here inside of SureCart. Let's do it this way. So here's this checkout form, and it even says default. So this is the one, if I wanted to use buy links, it's going to go here. So you can customize this however you want. I'm going to just quickly delete the address field. I'm going to delete the express checkout. So now this looks a little different, right? It's going to ask for the name and the email. So what I'm going to do in this to be a little different, I'm not going to actually add the password because I want to show you what it's like when you don't add the password field, but you could easily add the password field and you might just want to do that. And I also have this agree to the terms of service. Okay, so let me just update this form. All right. Now that form is configured to go to that default order confirmation page. Let's go ahead and take a look at that default order confirmation page. Here it is. Thank you. So you can customize this if you want. So if you wanted to do that same thing where we were tweaking the buttons and we're adding buttons and we're doing all this kind of stuff, you could do that here. But just know that whatever you do to the default one, whenever you send someone through that default checkout, they're going to experience that. So you probably wouldn't have wanted to have a button that went to the course, directly to the course, because you could sell numerous courses through this and it would send them to the wrong place. You'd probably want to send them to like a course dashboard that you would create inside of LearnDash. That's how I would do it if I was only selling courses. Well, actually, manage orders, I don't like that. Let's change this to customer dashboard. Here it is, customer dashboard, and that's good. And let's actually have a little fun with that customer dashboard. I'm going to go to the customer dashboard. Here it is. This is our customer dashboard, and I'm going to add a LearnDash block here. Now, LearnDash has like tons of blocks. They're all the way down here, and one of them is like profile or whatever. Let's see, LearnDash profile. I'm going to add the LearnDash profile. Let's move it just for fun above the course. I'm sorry, we're moving it above the dashboard. Actually, let me put it in that same container, just like this. There we go. So now it's there. So I just added this. So now whenever anyone goes to the customer dashboard, they're going to see the SureCart stuff and they're going to see the LearnDash stuff. So let's just go ahead and save it and just see what happens. All right. So now what you would do is we need to get what's called the buy link. It's a direct link that will add that course to the checkout so I can purchase it. I'm going to go to SureCart. I'm going to go to products. Here it is, Learn SureCart. And it says pricing, one time, copy links. So when you click on copy links, this is going to give you the links. So this is what's called a buy link. So I'm going to copy this, and guess where I'm going to paste it? I'm going to put this inside of my course, Learn SureCart, and then settings. I'm going to put it right here. All right. So now it's going to, this link, when it's going to appear on the course page if I'm not logged in or enrolled in the course, and it's going to automatically add the course to that default checkout, and then it's going to follow the traditional flow. And remember, I needed to put a $ right here, just like that. So I'm going to click on update. Great. Let's click on view course. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to copy the link to this course again, and I'm going to come back in an incognito window again. Okay, so here I am. I am on the course page, and remember, we changed this button. It no longer goes to that dedicated order form. It now goes, it has the buy link in it, and I fixed the $. So now watch what happens. I'm going to click on this, and it's going to take me to the, I styled this one. I've been using this site for a lot of things, so I made it like slick and minimal. And remember, it doesn't ask me for my password. I'm not logged in. If I click on show summary, you can see it has the Learn SureCart course in it. It's the same $10. So I'll fill this out. Okay, so I filled it out. I put the name Walter for Walter White. And I have to check this box. It's the terms of conditions. And now when I purchase it, or complete the purchase, it's going to take me to that default order confirmation. You saw I changed the button to say customer dashboard, and this is what it looks like. So I will click on this. Now, if you're using this just to sell courses, you might want to put a video. Hey, thanks for buying a course, or make it general. Thank you for becoming a student of my courses. If you click the button below, it's going to take you to wherever buttons you added or whatever you set them to go to. We didn't do custom buttons this time. We just made it, we left the one to go to the customer dashboard. Now remember, I am not logged in. I am logged in, but I did not create a password. So now I'm going to click on customer dashboard. You can see I'm logged in. It's showing me that Learn Dash block. And you can see here's access to my course. If I had 5 courses I bought, it would show me that. But here is that notice that I'm getting because I've never set a password before. And it just says, you have not set your password. Shame on you. I'll click here and I'll set a password really quick. All right, I've gone ahead and done that. And I'll click on update password. And it's just telling me I've set my password up successfully. So this is another way of allowing a logged in user to get their password and to avoid any kind of friction or confusion that they might have, or anything to slow them down. So you don't ask it on the checkout because you want them to just check out. But now it's set right here, and you can see I can click right into the course just fine. And that's how you get control over the user flows when you use SureCart. There's no other e-commerce platform that gives you this level of flexibility where you can literally set it up exactly how you want. No custom code, no custom add-ons or extensions you need to add to it. It already does it because we thought through all of these scenarios. You can do the custom checkout forms, the custom sales pages, the custom order confirmation pages, or you could just use the standard flow, which is the standard default checkout and order confirmation page. Whatever makes most sense with what you're selling and how you're selling, you can do with SureCart. And also along with that, I hope you saw all the options available to you when it comes to letting a user create their password. You can add it to the checkout form, but if you don't want to add it to the checkout form because it might add a little bit of friction, you don't have to. They're going to automatically be logged in, and then once they go to the customer dashboard, they're going to get a nice notice right there saying they haven't set one yet, and it will give them the opportunity to set a password right there on the spot. Hey, I want to ask 2 things. Number 1, if you could give this video a thumbs up, that's going to help it. Number 2, we need you and your help to partner with us in sharing SureCart with the world. In this use case of LearnDash or online courses, the features that we put into SureCart, these LMS plugins, course plugins, don't offer those. And their users would massively benefit from SureCart of selling with payment plans, powerful subscriptions with trials, all the different things, the flexibility of the checkout form. It's just amazing what you can do. But we want everyone to know about it. And that's where we need your help to share about it, to share our website, to share these videos with people that can get it can really make a big difference for them and in their business. Hey, thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.